got the Ace of Pentacles here with the Emperor and the upright. So it's like, regardless of what's going on, you still gonna have it. Even if there's some energy of loss around you, you still gonna make it. I told y'all, I told y'all before we even started that YouTube is experiencing technical difficulties, so stay with me. I don't give a fuck if we gotta start this live over 3 damn times. We gonna start it over. But I had to let y'all know because this is what they informed me in an email yesterday. So yeah, even if you got like, and see, this is the thing here, you got the 3 of coins in reverse with the tower in reverse. Somebody thought that they was gonna break you. Somebody thought that they was gonna like uh take your support away from you. But with the tower in reverse, it's like they tried this before in the past, but it's not working anymore. It's not working because you're the emperor with the ace of coins. No matter what, you gonna have it. You gonna have it. You got the hermit in the upright position at the bottom of the deck. So like I was telling you, a lot of y'all gonna be going in hermit mode. Or you're gonna be seeing a lot of people around you going into hermit mode. You know what I mean? Queen of coins with the 4 of wands. So yeah, you still gonna have peace and harmony and stability. No matter what's going on around you, outside of you, you are still gonna have peace and harmony. But it's like going within, taking a step back from everybody and everything with that 3 of coins in reverse is how you gonna find that. You being called to like separate yourself from the collective so that you can stabilize your own energy, so that you can see the beauty in everything around you. You know what I mean? Woo! You got the devil with the king of swords in an upright position. There could be a specific air sign in your life that's trying to keep you bound to some toxic bullshit. No lie. And I feel like you are now seeing it clearly. There could be somebody that's like, oh, I'm so smart, I'm so this, but they wicked with it though. And this person gets off on being wicked with how much they know. This could be a person that like digs into your background, digs into your family, watches everything you do on the low, and then tries to manipulate everything that you're doing. This person could have a Capricorn influence in their life, in their chart as well. They could be like an air sign rising or moon or sun with like Capricorn energy somewhere. But the signs in this energy is not really what spirit is telling me. It's telling me that this person thinks they're just in being manipulative and wicked. Like they find pleasure and seniority in that. You gotta go into hermit mode away from this person. The hangman in reverse. I feel like now it's all clear to you. A whole lot of shit is clear to you. Where you could have been self-sabotaging. Somebody think they know it all, so they're unteachable. They're unteachable. They're like, yo, I know everything. I know every fucking thing under the sun. Ain't nobody got to tell me shit. And that's how they feel. They feel like I know everything. You ain't got to tell me nothing. But guess what? They think they know everything, so they're resting on their own laurels. They don't even want to work towards nothing. Ace of Cups in reverse, they don't even got no fucking love in their heart. They lazy and they don't got no love in their heart. They want everybody to do the work for them, so then they can show up and take credit. They be like, I worked hard on this. But all they really worked hard on was getting other people to do shit for them. Knight of Staves in reverse with the Two of Coins in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. This person is a user. They think that all they got to do... This person, I don't even want to read this person's energy, but I'm being told to. This person is like very destructive with how they speak to other people. They think it's balanced within them by being inconsistent. That's like their trademark. They're impulsive and inconsistent. They're like, I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna act like this and then I'm gonna run away. And that's how I'm gonna keep my balance, by throwing stones, hiding my hands, and running away. And then showing up like the victim after everything. The Eight of Staves, though, and the Ten of Staves in the upright. Eight of Staves in reverse with the Ten of Staves in the upright. This person's lack of nobility, I'm hearing, lack of knowing how to communicate clearly, speak the truth. This ain't no truth in this person when they communicate. This is somebody that like creates a big ass burden, a big ass chaotic scene. This person thrives on chaos, but then they act out in the world like they don't. Temperance in reverse at the bottom of the deck. This motherfucker is so unbalanced. But I'm hearing, though, this person might be charming. And you know, weak people always fall for charm. They can't see beyond the charm. So this person probably got a lot of people advocating for them. Oh, they would never. They only did this because. But with the temperance in reverse, it's a lie. It's not true. This person is extremely unbalanced. But they know how to come out into the world and show this face of being on point. So everybody believes it, except a chosen few here with the Lovers and the Nine of Swords in reverse. There's a chosen few who ain't in their head about this person. Like, nah, I see you clearly for who the fuck you are. You the Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody that's toxic as fuck, bitter as fuck. Eight of Cups in reverse, stuck in the past. Queen of Cups in reverse. Irrational. Like I said earlier on the other live that ended, everything hurt their feelings. So they low vibrational here with the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse. They stuck in the past. So they see every new person and everybody in their life as a past version of themselves and what they allowed. You got the Star card here at the bottom of the deck. So you being called to like back away from this shit because it ain't going to be successful. If you know you the magician, you need to go in hermit mode and make some shit happen. Bottom line. Yeah, because the King of Cups in reverse with the Nine of Staves, I feel like somebody wanna wear you down. But I don't trust this King of Cups in reverse. This is somebody that's gonna try to pretend like they about everything you about. This is somebody that's real childish too, like, ugh. This person wanna like you're this person's conquest or some shit. They want to use their emotions. See, like this person is what I'm hearing clearly studies you, whether you know it or not. This person studies you and they try to find what's your emotional tick? What's your emotional like little thing? What gets you? Six of Swords in reverse so they can hold you to that. But if you listen closely, or if you read closely, because you might be texting with this person back and forth. If you read and listen closely and see with your mind's eye, you're going to see that this person is not moving towards anything good. This person is stuck in the past in their own life and they want to bring you to their past. This probably ain't even a past y'all fucking had together. This is just a past that they are keep reliving. And they want to bring you into that past to make you fix their past. Somebody wants to make you fix their past. They're going to try to, with the King of Cups in reverse, they're going to be very warm and hearting or whatever. But there's going to be something inside of you that just doesn't believe it. It's going to remind you, with the Star card in the upright position, of something you've healed from before. Yeah, with the Six of Staves in reverse and the Magician, it's going to remind you of something you healed from before. And so that's going to set off an alarm within your emotional, whatever, spiritual, logical, whatever bodies. And it's going to be like, boom, wait, don't do this. You've done this before. You've lived this experience before. Nine of Cups in reverse, it didn't make you happy. They're showing up as the King of Coins in reverse, so they're doing bad. Somebody doing bad. With the Seven of Swords here in reverse coming out next, I feel like that's going to be revealed to you. With the Six of Cups, it could be somebody from your past or just somebody that tries to push the envelope on some shit like, yo, we soulmates or whatever. It's going to remind you of your past. This is something, this situation that you're about to come up on in matters of the heart or just associations, acquaintances, or whatever, are you deciding who you're going to bring in your life in an intimate way? And intimate doesn't always mean sexual. It just means sharing love and vulnerability. You're going to be like triggered to something. And it's not going to be a negative trigger like a trauma response like motherfuckers want to call it. See, motherfuckers want to call shit a trauma response when you catch wind of their bullshit and put a dead to it. Then they want to be like, oh, that's just your trauma response. No, that's just my intuition letting me know that I've grown from something, I've already went through something, and I'm not going to go through that again because there's too many telltale signs there. So you might be looking back at your past to see how you come up against something. And you just don't want to be stuck no more, left out in the cold no more, felt alone anymore. Some of you guys are tired of sleeping with people who don't even feel like holding you afterwards, don't even feel like keeping the bond, evolving with you. You're going to be tired of that too. I feel like with the Magician and the Ace of Swords in the upright, you will be victorious. With the Star in the upright, you will get to where you want to be. Yeah, you will. And with the Four of Swords here coming up, that's going to give you a chance to rest. Like, okay, y'all need to be taking those deep breaths. King of Staffs and the Two of Swords. Stop sitting around like thinking like, oh, do I take my throne? Do I, put my own self on a pedestal and live out my own expectations that I have for myself? Stop sitting around like debating that with yourself, because the time is now. You got the Moon card here, so there's a lot of inner reflection going on. There's a lot of shit that's going on beneath the surface that only you know about, that only you are feeling. And you probably aren't going to be able to relay that to someone verbally, because it's on the soul level here. Yeah, but stop going back and forth in your mind about your divinity because it don't look like the next motherfucker divinity. And that's where the lower aspect of the ego comes in this whole trend of spirituality, because ain't nobody journey gonna look exactly like the next person's. Ain't nobody gift gonna look exactly like the next person's. And it's easy to sit around and be like, yo, well, I'm not like this, so I'm more divine. Well, I don't do this, so I'm more divine. Or I'm like this, so I'm more divine. Stop the shit of comparison. Yeah, let your mind rest around that. Five of Cups, because if not, with the Five of Cups and the Hierophant in reverse, you're going to always feel like you ain't in alignment with your own power, because you looking at somebody else's gift, or somebody else looking at somebody else's gift. With the Knight of Coins in reverse, that puts a whole stop to their own journey. Somebody is so fucking busy watching somebody else's journey that it's putting a stop to their journey. It's lagging them. Somebody is sitting around keeping notes about how somebody else expresses their gift or whatever, and it's pointless because we're all here for different reasons. Five of Staffs, yeah. Somebody real competitive. With the Sun in reverse, somebody feel like they can't shine if other people shining. Somebody feel like all attention 24/7 got to be on them, and there's no room for anybody else to do well. There's no room for anybody else to show up and teach. Because if you look at this Five of Staffs, it's like people here learning, leveling up in a way. But there's an energy here of someone trying to be the only one to level up, which is pointless, because if you really for the collective, you want the whole collective to evolve. If you really for the collective, you want the whole collective to be in their higher self. Iron sharpens iron. And you ain't got time to be sitting around comparing gifts and shit. Sun in reverse. Oh, they're outshining me. I gotta be mad. I gotta be competitive on the low with the Sun in reverse. I can't show that I'm being competitive. But nonetheless, I have to compete with this. That's what I'm hearing. All right, I'm being told to move on because I don't know if they gonna start tripping again and this shit don't get saved. So if it don't get saved, you know that this was your reading for a purpose, and we gonna keep it pushing until they fix this shit. All right. I want to pull from the Archangel Michael deck because I I love it. I love him, and I want to tap into this vibe. Voice of reason. Hey, I didn't even know you were in here. I love you. So this is probably gonna be a short ass high priestess reading, and I'm so mad. But they said they're working on the problem, so let's just get it real quick, guys. Let's just get it. I love you too. Okay, thank you, Archangel Michael, for everything. What messages do you have for the collective, the high priestesses tonight? Thank you. Wow, from the Archangel Michael deck, you are on the right path. His card says, Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I easily understand. Thank you for motivating me and filling me with the courage and confidence to make healthful life changes. And didn't I tell y'all earlier that y'all life changes is gonna trigger motherfuckers? Like, it's gonna trigger you too. Because you're gonna be looking at yourself like, yo, I used to resonate with this and now I don't. Like, I'm telling you. Okay, the next card you guys got was spend more time outdoors. Thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature. So, yeah, some of you guys, okay, listen. Sometimes when you try to retreat into nature, there's an energy that you have created with your devices and shit, or just your comfort zone, that makes you feel uneasy and rushed when you get out into nature, because nature is not rapid. It's not like how downloading something real quick is, or a 2-minute video, or instant gratification. You have to really bond with nature. So some of you guys are going to be stepping back into that because you know that's how you connect, especially if you're an earth sign. Now, if you're a water sign, you need to be getting near water. Even if you bundled up in some sweats, a hoodie, some thick ass socks, and you just run your hands through the water, or you just sit near the water and breathe in, you need to get that way. You know what I'm saying? If you're an air sign, you need to get out in the cool, crisp air and breathe in those deep breaths and release. You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely a need. And if you're a fire sign, do a bonfire if you have a safe environment to do that shit in. But it's time to get to the nature of you. Nature regardless. No matter what your sign is. It's time to tap back into nature, the nature of you, and things like that. All right, let's move on. Ashe. Thanks, sis. Thanks, everybody. Okay. Let's get with the Kipper real quick. You got the Lovers in reverse, the unexpected income in reverse, the message and the distant horizon. So yeah, there's a separation on the horizon for somebody. It may not be today, tomorrow, next week, but it's coming in. But it's not unexpected. I feel like somebody know. Yeah, with the false person in reverse at the bottom of the deck, somebody know this is coming along. This is not unexpected at all. You got the pathway coming out with the gift. Yeah. See, you're separating to tap back into your gifts. Some of you guys are going to be excited about this separation. Because I feel like some of y'all ain't even in this connection. Like, I feel like somebody is lingering and holding on to your energy. And when it's cut and you put on the path that you're supposed to be on, this is going to be a gift to you. You're going to be on the path to receive your gifts. Like, okay, this for me, this for me, this for me, this for me. You ready to let go. You ready to move forward. Some of you guys are no longer going to be wearing masks to keep up with the community in reverse. Like, you don't even want to fit in. You don't want to wear a mask to fit in. All you focused on is keeping home stabilized with the change in reverse in the house in the upright. I feel like for some of you guys, you can relax. There's not going to be any abrupt changes around your home life. Things are going to be stable for a while. So just chill. It's time to pour back into yourself. It's time to touch on those areas in the home that you had not put your energy signature on. Some of you guys may have areas in your home that you kind of been distant from. And you're going to be reconnecting to those spaces in your home. Or reorganizing those spaces. Some of you guys need to burn protective herbs in your kitchen and your living room, specifically right by your bed, your front door. You got the thoughts in reverse. Get out your head about not having enough. Stop holding on to that. I'm clearly hearing that if it's some bullshit going on, there's going to be a resolution to that. The card you guys got was be bold, make the first move, cardinal moon. Are we in a cardinal moon? What moon are we in right now? Is it Cancer or Leo? I can't remember. But yeah, be bold, be brave. Yeah, Leo. Okay, Leo. So that's fixed. But Leos have a very bold nature about them. The way they dress, the way they express themselves, their energy is very bold and like in your face. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. You gotta stop doubting yourself. See, a lot of you guys have had people who have tried to make you conform to the way they think you should be. People will be there. Sometimes people will be there and accept you as long as you don't change. As long as you stay with the only things that make them comfortable. But that's not what you're here to do. You're not here to just make people comfortable. Because when you do that, you're not bold. You're not brave. You don't step into your true power because you like, yo, if I do this, then maybe they won't accept me. If I do this, then maybe they won't like me the way they liked me before when I was just adhering to what they wanted me to do. And I got some hating ass. I got some, okay, HP. On my real HPs. I got some hating ass ex-associates or acquaintances that be lurking my YouTube, my Instagram, my Twitter. I got some lame ass exes that I ain't seen, talked to in 5 motherfucking years. That be coming on my YouTube and my Instagram and my Twitter to see what I'm doing and troll and shit. So sometimes that might be them too in the comments acting a fool. I can't see what they say because my moderators be on it. But I gotta let y'all know that sometimes it be these hating ass motherfuckers, these miserable people that ain't never did right, that want to lurk your life, that want to show up and look and cause confusion. They embody the spirit of confusion. All they fucking know is the spirit of confusion. Because if I ain't seen or talked to a motherfucker in 2 years plus 3 years plus 5 years, I ain't worried about it. And some of the crossed motherfuckers that be looking as people I ain't never even met a day in my life. Ain't never even seen a day in my fucking life. But they invest their energy to come to my lives on a Good Friday and troll. Like I said, low vibrational. Low vibrational people take everything personal. Low vibrational people will see you growing, evolving, and changing and being healthy, and they'll take that as an offense to them. Some of you guys probably start fucking with people that you used to party with, kick it with all the time, or something. And now they taking offense to your evolution. It happens. It happens to the best of us. We are not exempt from low vibrational people coming towards us. I don't give a fuck what you hear about, oh, if you're high vibrational, you'll only attract high vibrational. And if you're low vibrational, you'll only attract low vibrational. That's where they got you mixed up with the law of attraction. You gotta unlearn all that shit. If you are out to sea and it's dark and you running low on food and fuel and you see a lighthouse, whether you know you got good intentions or bad intentions, you're going to go towards that lighthouse. Because it looks like you could come in from out the storm. It looks like you can gain some heat, some energy, some peace, some rest. Even evil people want peace in their evil doings. Like, oh, I just want to be comfortable right here so I can do bad. Like, so all that little spiritual bypassing that they want to teach you on social media is some bullshit. It's a lie. It's a lie. A lot of shit is going to be attracted to you, but what are you going to entertain? What are you going to give life to? Energy flows where attention goes. So what are you going to give life to? You got new moon and Gemini. Communication is key. How are you communicating with yourself? What's going on? Full moon in Pisces. Balance spirituality and practicality. Yes, you ain't always got to be on some spiritual shit. And as a person who reads tarot or who has spiritual gifts, I know that people don't like when I balance practicality and spirituality. Sometimes people want me to just be on spiritual shit 24/7. And that's not fucking me. I like to be where I want to be. And maybe you guys feel pressed to always be on some spiritual shit. You are a spiritual being. So enjoy your human existence. Enjoy your human experience. It always got to be talking about spiritual attacks and chakra alignment and shit like that. Sometimes you just want to sit down, smoke an L, have a nice little stiff drink, eat, kick your feet up, laugh at something ignorant on TV, watch Netflix. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just want to chill. And you ain't always got to be breaking shit down. The spiritual element is going to always be there because you are a spiritual being. That's going to always be there. That's your default. But at the same time, chill. Chill out. Balance spirituality and practicality. And maybe some of you guys got a moon in Pisces or just some Pisces aspect in your chart. And you tend to kind of overindulge in the spiritual realm and not allow yourself to see what's actually going on around you. And even if you don't got no Pisces spaces or whatever, this is just saying, like, don't get so wrapped up in being spiritual that you are being ignorant or spiritual bypassing the reality of shit that's going on in the 3D realm. Because although we are spinning through other dimensions, realms, and all that shit, we still have to be grounded and mindful of where we are. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to talk shit sometimes. It's okay. Like, I feel like people put too much pressure on being spiritual right now that motherfuckers can't even just be who they are. Motherfuckers can't even laugh. Like, people just can't just say, hey, today was a good day because this, and that. It's always got to be some extra shit. Like, that's exhausting. You don't need to abuse that part of yourself. All right, let's move on. And ain't even no contest on who's gonna be the most spiritual. Everybody be trying to out spiritual each other and shit. Like, when you realize that everybody got their own calling in this battlefield, you won't even care about that. That's the main reason why bitches be out here creating spiritual warfare for their ancestors to fight for them. For no fucking reason. A lot of people don't possess critical thinking. I said sociopathic, narcissistic ass shit. Like, everything about them. Oh, you cut your hair. You was trying to one-up me. That's how motherfuckers be. And they want to incite wars and then ask for help. Like, sit your ass down somewhere. This ain't a competition. There's a genre for everybody. There's a collective for everybody. You got workaholic in reverse with trickery in reverse. Yeah. The illusion of thinking that you got to be constantly working at something is shifting. Like I said, some of you guys are over the mundane bullshit of this 3D realm. Like, you realize that I don't want to be stuck to working to something. But I feel like I'm hearing another message. Somebody was working hard, yo. Like, working hard overtime to create foolishness and trickery in your life. And that shit is being reversed 10 times fold, I'm hearing. They are being stripped. Thank you for the super chat, beloved. They are being stripped from being able to keep working towards trickery and bullshit. Somebody thought they was above reproach, man. Somebody thought like, yo, I could just do whatever I want to anybody because who gonna check me, boo? And that's great, have confidence. But when you moving in grimy, why be confident in being grimy? You got bittersweet at the bottom of the deck and the upright. So yeah, this motherfucker feeling all the feels from all the trickery and how all the wicked works they was doing. Shit ain't working no more with the workaholic and trickery in reverse. Shit ain't working no more. Somebody was trying to project guilt and despondence onto you, but that shit is being reversed because of some type of prayer somebody sent up here with the prayer card coming out in the upright position. Mysticism here at the bottom of the deck in the upright. So I feel like some of you guys probably been tapping into your higher self, your magical self to make some shit happen. I'm hearing it's going to be successful with the despondence and the guilt in reverse. Somebody was trying to make you feel guilty for the way they treated you. Somebody is very fucking delusional. Somebody sits up and does evil shit, thinks evil thoughts of someone, and then tries to project guilt onto this person for not fucking with them with the despondence in reverse. Like, oh, yeah, I did do that to you. Oh, so now you gonna stop talking to me for me betraying you. Oh, so now you gonna stop fucking with me for me being fucked up towards you. With the impatience in reverse, I feel like you grew a lot of patience around this situation. Some of you guys grew too patient and being unhappy. Not discovering who you truly were. But you leaving your insecurities behind now. Somebody knew how to play on your insecurities. See, wicked, bad mind people, they know how to watch you and see how you respond to little trigger questions. See, they like to plant little triggers. They like to plant little booby traps and see how you go through it. But with the quest and the self-worth in reverse, I feel like they thought that you wasn't going to have any self-worth. They played on you not having self-worth from the things you expressed to them. That's why you guys cannot be out here showing your inner child to everybody off top. See, one of the things is, though, that when you do show your inner child to people, people are going to automatically think that you are weak, that you forever vulnerable, that you have no protection set up in place, that you have no standards, that you have no self-worth. That's how some people move when you kind of like show your inner child too soon. Like if you a mom, your first date ain't gonna be like, yo, let you meet my child. You gonna want to test this person out first. You're going to want to see if this person even worthy to bring into your child life, because what if they disappear? What if they do some fucked up shit? And so, like, that's how you have to be with yourself. Because a lot of people out here is as frustrating as it may sound, they don't respect when you show your inner child to them all quick. And your inner child is just your vulnerability, your sacred spaces. You know, like when children are young and they want you to come over, they be friends for 10 minutes and then they coming in the house like, Mom, can so-and-so spend the night? And then you got those parents that be like, hell no, you ain't spending the night at so-and-so house. I don't know them. I don't know their family. I don't know what they do at their house. So you got to be like that over your inner child and over your children, period. Because you don't know what the hell people be doing behind closed doors. And this ain't the time or the cycle or whatever you want to call it. This ain't the time to be out here just being unnecessarily vulnerable with people. This ain't walking around with your trauma on your sleeve. This ain't walking around with your heart on your sleeve. It's finding divine balance within the two. Knowing when to open up and knowing when to, hey, this is my boundary. Respect that. But if you come across people who are offended by your boundaries, who are offended by you not opening up too soon and giving them the keys to your whole life and shit, you know they got a problem with attachments. And we not working with attachments. We working with connections. Connections give power to both sources. Attachments drain you. Enlightenment in reverse. I feel like with the quest here and enlightenment in reverse, you have went on a quest to kind of like find areas in your life where you weren't seeing clearly in the past. You got the victim coming out. What I tell y'all earlier on the first live about that victim mentality. With release and reverse. See, somebody don't want to release the victim mentality. With the faith in reverse, somebody don't have faith. But with the growth and the upright, it's like, yo, you can grow if you have faith. Perception, shift your perception. Some people live in a state of scarcity with the gratitude in reverse and the instinct in reverse. They can never see how something could be beneficial. They can only see how something will be bad. So then they go out into the world and they project that onto everybody. They're very distrusting. They're very distrusting in themselves. So they link with the wrong people. They make the wrong decisions and then they make everybody else around them pay for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. We grown. We got bills, family, shit to really worry about. Ain't nobody got time to be out here in victim mode with nobody. Trauma bonding and shit. That's what we not about to do. We looking at growth. We coming out of this state of lack. Somebody has a hard time with accepting that the past is no longer the past. With perfection and perseverance here in reverse, it's like, you don't have to strive to be perfect. Just be you. Forgiveness here with vanity in reverse. Fuck how the world wants you to show up. Work through the things you've forgiven yourself for. Some of you guys got to forgive yourself for things you feel like you didn't do right. Or for the things that you did wrong. But a part of forgiveness is not going back to that shit. You can't be like, yo, I forgive myself for this fucked up shit and then go do it again. Forgiveness starts with self accountability. Like, I should have never let this shit happen in my life in the first place. And once you get to that level of realizing where you should have had healthy boundaries up and where you should have not have allowed things to play out, the feeling of blame shifting kind of disappears. It's like you're going to still acknowledge where somebody could have used their higher self. You're going to still acknowledge where somebody should have been real with you. But you also going to accept accountability for not listening to your intuition, like that enlightenment in reverse. Not like setting up the healthy boundaries and not falling victim to the same cycles over and over again with just different people. Yeah, with the facade in reverse. It's no longer faking the funk just to get along. You got gossip in reverse. Yeah, stay away from gossip, because whoever you gossiping with is definitely going to gossip about you. But what I'm hearing though, with the wisdom in reverse, the person that's gossiping about you or whatever, or just wants to come to you with gossip, they're going to try to make it, they're going to try to paint it like, oh, I'm only gossiping about so-and-so because I feel bad for them. I just wish they would get their life together. I just wish they blah, blah, blah. But then on the backhand, you going to hear them say some vile ass shit that ain't got nothing to do with wishing good on nobody or wishing nobody get their life together. And you're going to be like, hold up, you sound mad. You sound vicious. You sound like a hater. You sound like somebody that don't wish good on them. You just want something to talk about. Go tell them. Oh, wait, that's the other bit. Quests keep coming out. Stop making your quest about anybody else and make it about recovery. Recovery of self, your higher self. Recovering the great things about you that you used to remember before all the drama and the chaos and the bullshit that happened. Recovering that part of yourself. That's what's important to you. All right, let's move on. Ask me, go to bed. All your ass do is work. You guys got carnivorous flower fairy. This card says, you may observe someone speaking cruelly about others, sending out toxic energy, seeming to feel extremely entitled to money, fame, life force, and attention, but unable to create their own. Treat They treat themselves like royalty and as if others are servants whose purpose is to fulfill their wishes. They can be charming and cunning because they do what you want to do, because they do want you to do something for them. They spend much of their time trying to feed off others, and if you deny them this, they become very angry, narcissistic. They see you as a source for them, a way of getting something. This is sad, but even sadder if you allow yourself to be their victim. This could indicate either a person or a workplace or even a belief system that is demanding, all consuming, and almost cult like in its practices and ethics. Whatever and whomever the carnivorous flower fairy represents, it is dangerous. It's a dangerous alliance to contemplate. Do not even get too close. Observe and learn if you must. Do not become an experiment. They'll bite you and they will try to take from you. It's their very nature. Wow. Wasn't I telling y'all earlier about this same energy? Somebody that just want to feed off of other people. The attention always got to be on them. Carnivorous flower. They look all successful and whatever people deem as success these days, that's what they look like. But that's not who they truly are beneath the scenes. They are energy vampires. They cannot exist without you. It said narcissistic even. You know what narcissists can't do? Narcissists cannot exist without attention. They have to have everybody looking at them, wanting them, desiring them. Some of them will even pretend to be bisexual just to have attention from both sexes. They don't even care about loyalty. It's all, how are you going to feed me? How are you going to feed my need for attention? My need. My need. That's all a narcissist, a sociopathic person thinks about, is their need. It's never about anybody else. As a matter of fact, they find offense in you shining your light. The next card you guys got was Sea Storm, calm amidst chaos. This card says it's time. This is a time of upheaval, a great change. But if you tune into the deep inner voice and follow the radar you have built into your very cells, you will find the way home through all this chaos and wreckage. The old world is gone. The new world is yet to be found. The journey will continue for some time, but trust. Trust and follow the compass of your inner guidance. Listen, check in with your wisdom, then go in that direction. You are more adaptable, more flexible, more able to survive than you know. Interest in the land of Lemuria and Atlantis and memories of these lands may be resurfacing. So you're more powerful than you think. You got to get near water. You got to get out into nature. You are on a journey, and nobody can tell you exactly when that journey will be over. But just know you'll be successful in that journey. Tap into your resources. Okay, let's get one more deck, guys, and then we are done. I want to be able to save this for you guys. So, sheesh, I'm trying to hurry up. Because if I don't end it and save it, what if it doesn't get saved, guys? The first live cut off. I don't even know if he was here, Nicholas. Look, you don't have to come in my space being religious. I do not come in your space being an occultist. So relax. You shouldn't even be tapping into tarot readings if you feel like it's evil or whatever. Like, you shouldn't even be in here. This isn't your realm. This isn't your space. This isn't your domain. You guys got sacred reverence. This card says, all for the truth that is spirit is everywhere. Inspiration coming through as a result of reverence. Joyful living, exploring possibilities with curiosity, spiritual passion, manifesting from starting point of the realm of spirit. Yeah, man. It's time to hold yourself in high regards. Tap into your spiritual guides, your way, your journey. Your spiritual journey is personal to you. Your connection to Source, the Most High, whatever you deem it as, is sacred to you. It doesn't have to be what everybody else agrees with. And I think that's the problem. Like I said, low vibrational people take everything personal and they think it's their position to step in and correct everybody. Thank you, Tiffany. The next card you guys got out was the Rose's Kiss. This card says joy, experiencing pleasure, deep satisfaction and enjoyment, desires acknowledged, 5 sensory reality. Tapping into all the things that make you feel good. Look into your environment and take acknowledgement of the things that feel good. Be grateful. Be centered in gratitude. Yes, you're on this journey. Yes, it's tough, but this kind of like reminds me of chef's kiss. Like when someone says that was chef's kiss, like that was amazing. Like even though it took a while to get the meal, even though it took a while to learn the skill, it was chef's kiss when you received it. The last card you guys got out was a grand symphony. And yes, the symphony is amazing, right? It sounds beautiful on the ears. This card says inclusivity, being part of the whole, removing bias, seeing the interconnectedness of all, knowing that everything you do has a consequence, unity, consciousness, the end of division. Yes, yes. Knowing that everything you do has a consequence, the end of division. Live and let live, man. Like, chill. There are people who don't believe that anything they do has a consequence or karma. Like, that's their mission. But right now, you be on yours. You ain't got time to be so busy showing everybody the way that you get off track. You get off path. Find yourself somewhere you don't belong because you're trying to show everybody else where they should be. You go where you need to be. And let everybody else go where they need to be. Part of your ascension will be realizing that it's not your job to run around waking everybody up. Everybody got their own internal alarm clock. So when something's supposed to go off and they're supposed to recognize something or become aware of something, it will happen for them. You don't got to go screaming into the void all the time. All right, guys. That was your message to the High Priestess. I'm going to end this so I can save it. And if I have the energy source, I will come back again tomorrow or sometimes this weekend and do another reading. But I don't want you guys to lose this message. We've been on here for an hour and so. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. Thank you to all my subscribers, my moderators. Thank you to the trolls. Everything. I'm grateful. Okay, guys? And you stay protected. You stay healing. You stay in your power. Don't give up. Okay, guys? I love you so much. Be well and be healthy and be protected spiritually. Always. All right, guys? Sending you love, peace, and balance.